What's another way that I could say that differently? What's another way that perhaps I could get him to want to listen to me? Is it that, um, uh, you know, you ask him to learn by himself? Maybe he should take courses. He should, invest in his own growth so that you're not ramming into a wall trying to change somebody who doesn't want to change. Another strategy could be you invite him to actually invest in his own growth. Now, he could be resistant towards that. I don't know. So that's one strategy. It's worth a shot. And it's not just one shot. It could be like different angles. I've had, wives who strategically trying to think, well, let's get a group of our guy friends to get them to, maybe listen to a book together, whatever that would be. So there's different strategy to get our husband to try to grow. The second thing is that, we have to look into ourselves and say, how can I say that better? How can I sit down with him and really paint the picture is a very important skill. And sitting down and say, honey, I want to have a conversation with you. There are things that I expect of you that will make our relationship healthy and would allow our relationship to thrive. I need your help is a strategy so that we actually create a marriage that makes us feel inspired and alive. Now, here are my expectations. Here's what I think, I expect you to want to pursue me. I expect you to not make fun of me, whatever that would be. Tell me, is that expectation too much to ask? So you're painting the picture for that. You say, tell me, is that too much to ask? Now, when I ask you, some of these boundaries, like these is a list that I ask you to do for today. Let's just say that. And I expect you to follow through with it, right? You paint the picture and say, hon, if you don't follow through with this are the repercussions of what happens. We have to scale up sometimes. And it doesn't mean that it's not all in your responsibility. All I'm saying is that we can only control our part. We can only control the way we try to sell, boundaries to them. So painting the picture is one strategy. So instead of, hey, you need to do this, 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 this is what I expect of you. A strategy for that would be, can I just paint this picture for you, sweetie? When you don't take out the trash and I have to do this, this is what it looks like. The house is a mess. Then the kids wake up a mess. And then all of a sudden I have to do, 3 hours worth of work. Like, help me out here. You're painting the picture for them to get a better perspective on what you expect of them is necessary. So you have to be a really good saleswoman. And part of being a good saleswoman is painting the picture of the impact, the consequences of every behavior.